It is time for yet another exciting episode of
How's the market?
where I'll get you up to date with what's happening in our housing market here in Brevard County and the Cocoa Beach area. The 2023 housing market has been a very interesting year. Predictions by many were that we were going to see a housing market crash, rates breaking the 8% mark, and our insurances just skyrocketing here in Florida. Crash hasn't happened yet, but we did have some changes in our market that I'll be going over right after this. My name is Larkin, and I'm a real estate agent here on the Space Coast. When I'm not making videos like this one, I help people buy and sell real estate. Whether you're moving next week, next month, or next year, I am certain that you have questions, and I am here to help answer them. I'll have a link to the description below that'll take you to my calendar. Let's schedule a discovery call, and my contact information is there as well. So we ended 2023 with our active inventory up 34% since the beginning of the year. We're sitting at 3,600 properties available for sale in all of Brevard County. This is, even though it's higher than what we've had the last 2 or 3 years, this is right in line with what we had in 2017, 2018, and 2019. And with our inventory rising, our sales are down. Fourth quarter of 2023, this is the first time that we haven't broken 1,000 property sales in 3 consecutive months for some time. Been since 2017, the last time we saw that happening, and that was tied to hurricanes coming through and affecting Florida. Sales this past December were 896 properties. Despite our inventory rising and our sales being down, we're still considered being in the seller's market barely. We had a 3.98 month supply of properties for sale in the month of December. My prediction is if sales maintain the same amount that we've been seeing, under 1,000, and inventory continues to climb just a little bit, we will certainly be more in a balanced market the first couple months of 2024 than a seller's market like we've seen for the last 10 or 11 years. My question to you is, what do you think is happening to our prices? Well, looking at our average prices here in Brevard County, we have consistently beaten year-over-year sales for the last couple of years. Our 2023 average sales price was up 5% over what we saw in 2022, and our 2023 sales prices were up 22% over what we saw in 2021. Our median prices, they've kind of leveled out. We were up 2% 2023 over 2022, and the median price was up 21% from 2023 to 2021. Since our average prices are just up 5%, median prices are barely up over last year, the question that I'm looking to try and find an answer to are, have we reached our peak of sales prices and we're going to start seeing them decrease here in 2024? Or is this more of a plateau where we've kind of slowed down, but we're about to take off in the new year in 2025? Time will tell what's going to happen with that. And what's not a surprise is with our sales starting to decrease some, that it's actually taking longer for a property to sell. There in December 2023, average days on market were 48 days, which is the highest that we've seen in all of 2023. Comparing this year to last year, our days on market doubled from what we were seeing in 2022. An interesting piece of data, even though it is taking longer for properties to sell, we still had 22% of our sales happen in 7 days or less of the property hitting the market. This kind of reinforces if you have a home that's priced correctly, it'll sell quickly in this market or really any real estate market. Something that hasn't really slowed down is the number of properties that are selling for over $1 million. There were 34 closings in December that sold for more than $1 million in our MLS, with the highest price happening in West Viera at $3.2 million. Since this is kind of a year in review, I'm looking into some stats that I don't normally talk about, like how people are purchasing the property. Conventional financing is still number one in regards to the way people buy properties here in Brevard County. But what's interesting is what's happened in November and December. Back-to-back months, we've had more cash purchases than we did conventional loans, which is something I just don't see very often. And if you're looking for a deal, if you've been waiting on the sidelines for a bank-owned property or a foreclosure, just know this: Our foreclosure sales in 2023 were up 15% over 2022. But with the numbers, we only had 59 foreclosures happening for all of 22, and we had 67 happen for all of 2023. So if you are looking for a foreclosure or bank-owned property, just know this. With the property values going up as much as they have over the last few years, over the last 10 or 12 years, if a homeowner happens to have gotten behind on their payments and the bank has started the list pendants process, the homeowner can usually make money if they sell it on their own without the foreclosure happening because of the equity that they've earned in this property. If you have gotten behind on your payments and the bank has given you the list pendants notice that they've started the foreclosure process, you should probably talk to a real estate agent just to learn more about the equity you have to see what you could get with the sale of the property versus letting the bank foreclose on the home and them taking that profit for themselves. So that was your overview of everything happening in Brevard County. Here's a closer look at what's happening in the Cocoa Beach area, and we're going to start with single-family home. Last few months, I haven't really spoken much about single-family home activity here in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral because it's been relatively flat. We had 5 months in 2022 and 5 months in 2023 where we had single-digit sales of single-family homes in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. Our best month of sales of closings of single-family homes was back in July, where we had 14 sales happen. Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral just don't have that many single-family homes compared to the condos and the number of condos that are out there. We have almost 3,300 single-family homes compared to 11,500 condos in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral, which is why we sell 2 to 3 times more condos versus single-family homes. And when you're selling on average 10 homes a month, it's kind of hard to look at trends and make any type of realistic predictions of what's happening in the single family home market beachside. If there's a month that has 1 or 2 extra $1 million+ home sales, it's going to skew all of the numbers. The active inventory for single family homes, we averaged 32 homes available at any given time in the last 12 months. December, we have 30 active homes for sale. These ranged in price from $577,000 to $4.9 million. 5 of the homes that are active are new construction, which means only 25 are available for you if you need to move in the next 30 or 45 days. 17 of the 30 homes available are priced over $1 million. If you're looking for a home near the beach, while it's nice to have the ocean right across the street, it's not cheap. In 2023, we sold 120 homes in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. They ranged in price from $250,000 to $4.2 million. Home prices in Cape Canaveral and Cocoa Beach will remain a premium until our inventory starts rising back to the levels that we saw pre-pandemic, where we had 50 to 60 homes on the market at any given time. Let's look at the condo market in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. Condo inventory is growing rather quickly. We started the year with 132 condos available for sale. We ended the year with over 230, which is a 72% increase in inventory. Sales have been pretty flat throughout 2023. The spring market, beginning of the year, it was nice and strong. We were averaging 57 homes from March through June, but we ended the year with an exceptionally slow fourth quarter where we averaged 28 condo sales per month. The month of December was the slowest I've seen, with only 25 closings happening. Our current condo market is a solid buyer's market, so if you're looking for a condo, 2024 is the year for you. That's an overview of what I saw happening in 2023. Will we continue to see changes in our real estate market in the new year? 100%. That's a definite fact. And remember, whether you're moving next week, next month, or next year and you have questions, I'm here to help. I'll have a link below that'll take you to my calendar. We can schedule a discovery call, and my contact information is there as well. My name's Eric Larkin with Real Brokers. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see ya on the next show.